Welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But it's the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for his talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
You know that?
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
And team ain't great.
To get to this point, MP beginning his NBA journey here tonight. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's open.
Are we going to have to up the quarter?
The main feeling on
And just put
opening
me in
night
with
is
1 minute
relief.
now?
You know, BA, all
crazy.
that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte.
What the fuck is this? Come on. Yo, why 2K play like that? I want that in. Yeah.
Bate's checked in for Plumlee. Knipple comes in for Bridges. Colin Sexton's checked in for Connaughton. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Let's send it over to Ali for a report on MP.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Well, he's bought in
Yeah,
and
boy.
ready to go. Thanks much. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to
Already
reach
caught
this
up.
moment.
The MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, but you can see what the upside is with him.
On the floor for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Johnson is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's
Come on,
MP in
pick
at the 3. Here's Thomas the 3.
yeah.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Miller, covered by MP. Fires the 3. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 17 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
MP outside. Now here's Porter. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 5.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More NBA on 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second.
Okay.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive
the
approach
white
for the
boy.
Hornets?
Well, so far, they're long-range
Trying
shooting
to dunk on
in
him.
the story.
That's how white boy that can dunk.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got MP. Williams is out there with Johnson. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
MP making his presence felt.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Probably got my son right in the middle of that thing.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Off the mark there with a 3. Brooklyn has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
Damn.
Stolen by Dinwiddie.
Come on, bro. You gotta do better passing.
Bridges passes to Sexton. Again,
Oh.
the miss by the Hornets.
That's rock solid defense on a really good score.
Pass to Clowney. Back to Williams. Here's Clowney. Johnson for 3. And the three-pointer
Okay.
goes. Johnson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
These teams split the season series last
them
year,
down-
and
them
they're
down
making
on
an
the court.
impact in the conference overall.
So it's both teams
I'll play
making
better
substitutions
defense,
here. Ball right side. Pass to Sexton. To stop the run.
They got
It's
ball
good.
inside.
And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 8 assists in the game.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
MP outside. The 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
I gotta play better defense.
There's Ball with a 3.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's MP with a rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Wolf. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 6. And he comes up with a bucket. Robertson's got 12.
They told me about my last name. It's crazy.
Hornets trail by 5. Outside Sexton. Ball outside. The kick out to Williams. Bridges outside.
Play better defense. Why you logging on?
Top of the key jumper, no good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Claxton. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to
Oh,
Charlotte.
shoot it. That was a
Miller's
bad
got
one.
4 rebounds now.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Williams a screen on MP. And
Oh, geez.
Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Miller. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Some changes for Charlotte. So it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head match. Thanks for tuning in. Now
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us.
2 minutes.
Just for Charlotte.
Well-
Salon comes in for Plumlee, and Sexton subbed in for Connaughton. MP's checked in for Brooklyn. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thomas. Back to MP. Three-pointer. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. Diabate's checked in for Bridges. And the Nets also making a change. Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. And here's MP from outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Diabate in at the 5. That's the Hornets 5. The 3 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Miller.
Oh, right there.
Charlotte again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
MP against Miller. MP shot is off. Hornets
Damn, I
trail
should
by
have
11.
down. I'm paying
Passes
it
along.
down.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Here's Robertson.
I missed.
Goes to Charlotte.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Some nice passing by
I
Charlotte
gotta play
here.
better defense, bro.
To get it again. Diabate. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Wolf, good.
Goes to. Yeah, Wolf got shoot the jumper.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's ball. Miller on the wing. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And Thomas getting it done for Brooklyn. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. Time for a
27.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract,
Oh, damn.
we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Zaire Williams out there with Johnson. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the center position. Dinwiddie against Johnson. Pass to Sexton. And here's Bridges. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's MP from behind the arc. And that was off. His fifth miss in 11 tries. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. They set a pick. Launches it. And it's
Let him go right there. What the fuck?
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Dinwiddie. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton, he's checked in for Clowney.
Come on.
And here's Knippel from the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3. MP outside. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now Bridges. Claxton with the block. MP outside. Up top, Porter. Guarded by Miller. Here's MP. Clock at 6. Williams fires. The free is in.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
15 forces, 1 rebound. And I'm coming off the bench.
So both teams changing it up here. And
I'm back at the W, man. Hey, nice.
so we see the Nets taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying...
MP was on here. Working on a story about your incredible first game and pros. Wonder, do you think the Nets maybe a mistake by having me come off the bench? I'm gonna start in this league, but only my first game. Mistake, no way. I was put in a great position to succeed. I've got one last question. You currently announced on your Alabama series that you will be covering the listen. So, as a second rounder in the first year in the league, is that set your sights too high? No such thing as you can't get to this level without believing in yourself. All about the team, you did. Is that security though? Just tell them to talk endorsements, meet me at your MyCareer when you get a chance. I was just about to head over there.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right? Okay. Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs LeBron. Now, I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
All right. Fans. There's levels to it. How do I pick? I guess I can't pick. Tell me what I gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
Şengün comes in for Click to Fill, and it's Jayshawn Tate in for Josh Okogie. Then for the Nets, Bonnie's checked in, and it's Robertson in for Cameron Thomas. Pass to Şengün. Quarter number 2, about 2 minutes in. Here's Shepard. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about Alcaraz sticking with it that time? Persistence pays. You better believe he does.
2025 Clark was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
We've got Jayshawn Tate, Alperen Şengün out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Eason into the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Devin missing. It's trailed by 5. Pass to Tate, and the foul call on MP. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being a goal limit.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. Finney-Smith passes to Eason. Launches it. It's rebounded by Robertson. Brooklyn led by 5. Pass to Cloud. Kicks it out to MP. MP going right to the rim.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Shepard the pass to Eason. Takes a 3. The Rockets with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Here's Shepard. Still yet to score. Pass to Şengün. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Now Shepard, and the shot is good.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
MP outside. Another miss by MP.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Take the pass to Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Tate. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And a lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'll credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Durant's checked in for Tate. And a change for the Nets. Claxton's checked in. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Good information as always, Ellen. Thank you.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges that they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Durant finishing it off in transition.
You know, they get to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Eason against Robertson. Porter in the corner. Pass to MP. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Oh, and he went with a two-hander on the slam using
some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Robertson. Coming in on the 21-point lead is Latrey. And there's Porter on the assist by Robertson. Porter's got 7 points.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Şengün with the ball. Claxton covering. Şengün with the bucket. Nets leading by 4. MP outside. Oh, good on the front.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. The rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
MP outside. Claxton is 3 on Eason. It's tipped. It's Williams by Coach. And here's MP for 3. The shot, no good. Houston's on 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. MP's there. The Nets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Now here's Porter. Here's Robertson, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Robertson's got 20 points.
You know MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
You know, Greg, you can argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordy Fernandez.
Yeah, on the 6th worst record last season, the defense was halfway decent. But they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
For the Rockets, Smith checked in for Şengün. Aaron Holiday comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. And the Nets making a change here as well. Thomas is checked in.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
The Nets with the lead. MP outside. Outside Porter. No good from 18. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Next game, we'll take on the Raptors in Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Here's Dimon. He had 19 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Now here's Smith. Following the miss by MP. Now that one from VanVleet. VanVleet's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred VanVleet ready for it.
Pass to MP. MP showing the range.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
KD looking around. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Holiday. Takes the 3. It's followed by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thomas kicks to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by MP. 6 seconds separate the shot game clocks. Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Smith. The 3 from KD. It's all by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. screen by Claxton. And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Unable to get that one. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Okay, switching gears. And that about wraps it.
We've got second action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So for Brooklyn now, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. We'll post in Porter Jr. and Claxton. And it's Robertson in at the three spot. It's Porter outside. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 10 points.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting box.
Pass to KD. To the middle. Here's Shingu. And Shingu throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
About 1 minute play here in the second half. GA here about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range. And there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Bennett shooting 59% after this point. They're looking for great shots, and they're hitting. The kick out to Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Porter with the screen for MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Porter on the assist by Robertson. He's got 13.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's KD, daring anyone to stop him. KD.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up to Haley LaForge on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back over to you, Kevin.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
To the inside. Here's Shingu. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet is his third assist on the night. And so, 23 minutes decides to call timeout. Coach is going to try some things over the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And what's happening here on the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Nets.
And a lot of shots from long distance. They're trying to stretch out the D and force them to cover out in space. And a lot of times that enables an offense to get some opportunities to attack in the paint.
After Demon. 3-pointer. And Michael Porter good for 3. Porter's got 9 points now on the quarter.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And we know this club, Michael Porter Jr. can be explosive offensively.
Yeah, he can put together some high-scoring games for sure, Kevin. He's the kind of guy that I think has still a lot of room to grow in this game.
So it's Brooklyn now. After the 3-pointer from KD. Porter with screen on Durant. The kick out to Porter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Smith with the ball. Goes it up for the Rockets. A 2-point game. Outside Durant. For the tie. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
It's the Nets now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 28 points for the game.
MP looking solid from there.
Outside Durant. The 10-footer. And it's good off the back of Durant. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half. MP inside. Defended by Durant.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his hand.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Şengün with a streak on MP. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
The Nets making a switch here. Hami's checked in. MP outside. To the paint. Outside for Thomas. The three from MP. Hands in from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
And for record scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Right wing. Here's Clark. And the three on top. Houston's on 43 shots here in the third.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Robertson passes to Claxton. Nets passing it around. A three ball. And that's good. MP for three. MP's got 13 points now on the board.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other.
Come at us, and we'll come right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Inside. Here's Smith with the shot.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella is checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Fred VanVleet. And a Kobe sub in for Aaron Holiday. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. For the tie, Eason. Pattinson had a chance to tie it there. The Nets with the lead. Perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. Got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
KD's shot is good.
A 3-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your poison matchup for defenders.
It's the Nets now. Here's Dimon. Robertson outside. A three. Rebounded by Capella. Houston's on 2-5 with a quick one shot since coming out of the break. Eason passes to Capella. Durant up top. To the left wing. A Kobe for three. Rebound Brooklyn. Robertson's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
KD passes to Capella. Smith against Williams. Back to Smith for the lead. A rebound by the Nets. Robertson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Thomas outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. The putback controls the rebound. Puts it back on the end. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Effort paying off for Smith, able to get in there and find the second chance shot.
Smith against Robertson. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Robertson's got 38 points.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Eason passes to Durant. Durant drives. Pass to Eason for the lead. Brooklyn with the rebound. 3 from Robertson. Eason grabs the ball. Down low. Here's Smith. And he hits the bucket. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game. It's making a change here. Durant's checked in. Brooklyn trailing. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Şengün. Durant is out there with Tari Eason. And it's a Kogi in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thomas against Durant. And the rejection by Claxton. To the paint. Here's MP. Comes in empty down low. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Durant. Here's KD. Lock at 6 for Kevin, and that one hits back high. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Eason. Robertson passes to Claxton.
And look how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Michael Porter's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jabari Smith is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Aaron Holiday comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Tari Eason.
And you know Porter Jr.'s teammates are just loving the role he's on. And they're going to do everything they can to keep him rolling.
And Holiday is in the corner. Smith the pass to VanVleet. Left side, KD. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP looking around. The shape. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
I mean, they stepped it up in terms of their shooting from distance and the confidence that they're all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've got everybody involved. Unselfish in making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for a good shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
MP passes to Claxton. That one goes in. Claxton's got 4 points now on the board.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Durant kicks to VanVleet. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. 1 effort here tonight. 3 from Robertson. Connects again from distance. There is his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Durant. Şengün. Oh, and the hustle goes off there.
They've been the better penalty team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
MP inside. He's against Smith. No good from 3.
And thus far, they managed to overcome our game from him offensively.
Now here's VanVleet. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Now Şengün. Rejection by Claxton. Here is MP. Now Porter wants up the 3. And there's the 3.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
And we've got a timeout call from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Alan LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Alan. Thank you. Now MP. Porter with the screen for MP.
Oh, they took it.
Van Vliet. And he banks it away in.
What a jump by Van Vliet to get into the passing lane and take it away.
Nets leading by 8. Here's Claxton. Now MP. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. He drills the 3.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Brooklyn.
And they're full control now, but there some things lots of flip for them in this game.
Listen, they certainly were coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And Edward Williams, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Claxton is screen and pop. Now Claxton, and stolen by Shingu.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save it tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all unofficial.
And that's an intentional foul. And no good. First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 6. Any ideas on strategy? Being discussed right now on that hole.
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Durant down low, covered by Robertson. Claxton with the rebound, and they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up with that time. Durant fires. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances for the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.